It's live. It's alive. It's live and alive. Good evening, everybody. Or good morning or good afternoon. Good night. This is video number 14, perhaps, of the Neil Keung song series. And it's been really fun singing all these songs, and I think I'm gonna continue singing songs because it's fun, and it's extra fun when people put little comments and stuff, and I'm like, hey, I haven't seen you in 20 years or whatever. But anyway, this all started because my buddy Neil passed away a couple weeks ago now, maybe a month ago. I don't know, time doesn't mean anything these days, but in Yosemite, and he was a really good friend who I hadn't seen in a long time, and he was a really, really, really good person, and just great. So anyway, I feel like I'm gonna keep doing these videos but stop like hashtagging Neil. So, I mean, he always will live on in my life, but I wanted to make one more that was just for Neil, man. And he loved fishing and he loved frogs. He did frog research, which I got to help him with once, which was really fun. I never went fishing with him, but, what am I trying to say? Oh, so I don't know any songs about frogs, but I do know a song about swimming, which is water, and he liked water. I don't know. I do know a fishing song. Okay, so I think I'll do maybe the fishing song and the swimming song, but I can't. Anyway. So I also wanted to tell one last story about Neil. Remembering, we were electrofishing on a reservoir in Santa Clara County for a job. We were both interns at the Santa Clara Valley Water District. To this day, it was the best paying job I've ever had, was my internship. And we had to go out on this boat at night, and then we were like surveying what fish were there or something. And so you do this thing called electrofishing where you shock the fish. It doesn't kill them. They all come up to the top, and then you can be like, okay, we have however many trout, however many bass or whatever. And so we go out on this boat, and I was all nervous because like I'm a botanist. I'm not really a water lady. And hi, Daniel Powell. And so we go out on this boat, and I think it was Neil and this guy, Adam. I can't remember your last name. I'm sorry, Adam, if you're out there. But I was wearing boots that were for the water district, and I was like, you guys, what happens if we go overboard or something? I don't know. If you know me, you know I'm pretty gullible. And Adam and Neil had like this joke. They were just like, oh yeah, Susie, like, sorry, you're just gonna sink straight to the bottom because you're wearing steel-toed boots. And I was like, really? Oh my gosh, what? That's so scary. And it was pretty funny. But the way I recall this story was, they were really giving me a hard time. But then it was Neil who was like, okay, that's enough. Susie, you're not gonna sink to the bottom of the lake, because he was such a nice guy. Such a solid, wonderful human being. So anyway, I miss you, Neil Keung. You are the best. This summer fumes from in my eyes. I'm a self-destructive fool. Self-destructive fool, yeah. The ukulele. This summer I did the backstroke, and you know that that's not all. I did the breaststroke and the butterfly, old Australian crawl, the old Australian crawl. This summer I swam in a public place in a reservoir booed. In the latter I was informal, former I wore my suit, I wore my swimming suit. For you all, and once when you weren't looking, I did a cannonball, I did a cannonball. This summer I went swimming, this summer I might have drowned, but I held my breath, kicked my feet, moved my arms around, I moved my arms around. I love you, Neil Keung. I miss you. That song is by Kate and Anna McGarrigle. I hope I'm saying their names right. Thank you, Calvely, for introducing me to them and that song. Fishing song. Okay. I don't know if I know all the lyrics to this, but here we go. I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in my ankles hurt, with the shoes on my feet, wonder if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forget you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle. Fish, eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish. We'll have to do this again. Oh, very first job I said thank you and please, made me scrub a park and knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees. They only gave me 50 cents an hour. Forgive us for what we must do. You forgive, forget you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. That was John. Neil, I know Neil liked John Prine. So thus ends the Neil Keung song series, but thus will continue the silly songs and chitty chat from me, because it's bringing me great joy. And Daniel Powell, I haven't seen you either since college, I don't think, and I'm really glad you love the Face on Moss Club. You can join the Face on Moss Club if you want. All you have to do is you go out somewhere. I think you still live in San Jose, so it might be difficult this time of year, but in the winter, you go on a hike and you find a nice patch of moss and you make sure it's nice and soft make sure there's no rocks under it, and you go face on moss club, and you shove your face in the moss. And that's the face on moss club. It's quite refreshing. Some lovely green moss, especially on a hot day. This one time we were backpacking. I think this was on the Lost Coast, and it was so hot, and we found this like wall of moss, and we were all like rubbing our faces on the wet green moss. It was really nice.